talk, all the hype, but the past is prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. This is taken just shy of the 10. Nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense set to go to work, and once again at the helm, their longtime starter, that's Ben Roethlisberger.
And for Ben Roethlisberger, there are a lot of question marks coming into this year because he missed nearly all of 2019 with an elbow injury. And if he were younger, maybe not as many questions. But he turned 38 back in March. And now the Pittsburgh Steelers expect to see the old Ben Roethlisberger, who's thrown for over 56,000 yards in his career, leading their team.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake to counter. Now Roethlisberger. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 25-yard line. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Conner on the toss left side. Fighting through it. He's got space. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another 1st down run right there.
A chance for the first points of this Super Bowl. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Conner. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Conner. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. They got to make it 3rd and goal.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
They often say you can't force situations. You just have to let them happen organically, and that's exactly what happened in Kansas City as Patrick Mahomes took over as the quarterback and has become the face of the franchise in the NFL as we now move into the 101st season. 4th year in the league, already has an MVP, a Super Bowl title, and a Super Bowl MVP on his resume. 3 huge games in the postseason last year, 10 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions, and 2 more on the ground. He just keeps getting better and better, and every time you watch him play, you want to see more.
On first down, Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Change a couple of things.
Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And give him a gain of 37.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? As a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series. Mahomes firing complete, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. I don't think it's a surprise.
They didn't take long at all. The Steelers
We
scored.
expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because
Still
now
a lot of
everyone
football
gets
to
locked
go.
in. Your confidence jumps
A lot of
up.
time in this
Everyone's
game.
easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that field. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll drop to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all. What a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick 6. Short little throw to Ebron. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
I feel like this game's going to be interesting, in my opinion.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Roethlisberger will throw. Short little throw to Ebron. And he goes out right around the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And his throw here's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. If there were any concerns about the elbow for Big Ben, I think the evidence there shows us that he's just fine.
Well, one way or the other, you knew they'd have to push the ball downfield on 3rd and long, but I'm not sure the defense was expecting to push it that far downfield. Their math didn't add up, but it certainly did for the offense.
And you get a look at the final readout on air distance, according to Next Gen Stats. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. He'll get it. Inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught at the 8. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Right there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Extra point now by Boswell. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
From the 40 now on second down. Mahomes, throw left side, complete. It's Bell. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes on target to Watkins for a KC first down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. He'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
17. Steelers 14.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Harrison Butker.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 34. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
They'll run again with Samuels on 1st down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Mecole Hardman, Pro Bowler last year as a rookie, is deep for KC. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Time for another look at Patrick Mahomes and the Super Bowl champs. Will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 73 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's Roethlisberger. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Steelers 14.
The Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they kind of want to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. First down, it's Samuels. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor, and he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 41. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
They ran that one well, and now we're going to pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen. They send a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
First down, Samuels.
Another explosive run there. I was wide open. Absolutely wide open. That's not going to please the fans of KC right there. They had that wide open space.
Because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack.
Good run. Good run indeed.
Figure a way to reverse the tide because right now they're running the ball at will.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
A give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Rock. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. It was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And he's racking up the yardage. You see the catches. And defensively, what do you do here to stop a guy like this?
You keep trying to change things up because nothing is really working. Whether you have a man on him, 2 people, you're showing different types of zone defenses combined with man-to-man coverages. Try and change things up and eventually get to the point where maybe you put enough people on him, they won't throw the ball to him anymore.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
So they run the option here on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and
1. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. Three 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
They go play action. Now Mahomes gets past one man. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it with Bell. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
A 49-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Aaron Donald's the name most people think about in the defensive tackle position, but an all-pro last year alongside him, Cameron Hayward, an absolute nightmare to try and block. And he gets into the backfield on that play and finishes it off with a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. They will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Butker now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
What's up, Andrew?
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Yes, it is. It's a custom Super Bowl. It couldn't happen in real life, but I basically did it with NFL was just one big league instead of different divisions. One big division. That's what I did. Like I did a tournament. I spun it and spun the wheel. I just looked up an NFL team wheel on the internet. Spun the wheel and made it down to 8 teams. And those 8 teams that made it in the playoffs were the Cardinals, Washington, Green Bay, Colts, Jets, Kansas City, Patriots, and the Steelers. And these are the 2 teams that won all their games, and now they're in the Super Bowl.
2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Claypool, I haven't seen Claypool get the ball yet. He hasn't been targeted at all. He's been covered well.
Now Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone as he's got a 1st down on that last catch. That's a play that likely when you talk about big.
I don't know. It could be, but I don't even know what the score will be. That's the thing.
If points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Right, 2020 finally ought to be over. Yeah, Sam, I can't wait to see the draft as well.
Backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
It's going to be real interesting to see what players and teams pick up. Oh, nice dot. Nice dot. That was nice by Ben right there. Yeah, I think so as well.
He could run on the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Shotgun handoff to Samuels.
Yeah, it was nice. I did like that game. I really enjoyed it. Had so many game modes in it you could do, which were fun.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Roethlisberger to throw.
Okay, there you go. There's a picture. There's Claypool getting involved. There he goes. Is he playing tennis? Apparently he's playing tennis.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball
Who else is,
back into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible.
Never mind.
A lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Where do you think our other players will end up landing in the draft?
Drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
Steelers are keeping up. They're still fighting. The fight won't stop till 0-0-0 until zeros are all the way across the board.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I wonder who the Steelers will end up getting.
Fielded right around the 8.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that's the thing. What did he say? He's about to break off from a return.
All the way up to about the 35-yard line. And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. The passing game, they've had more success.
Yeah, he hasn't done much. Le'Veon hasn't done much this Super Bowl at all.
Tell us about it.
7 yards.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run
It's the best run he's had.
Teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll give this to Bell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. That's what I want. That to end up being a future. Making like your own, being able to make your own tournament.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep...
Steelers defense just got to stop the Chiefs on this drive.
But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here...
They don't, they're going to be playing catch-up again.
I think so. They're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they...
Honestly, yeah.
Without getting beat deep for big passes.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target.
Yeah, go ahead.
One other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
Not a bad quarterback list.
A minute to go before halftime.
Some big names in there. Did you see Matthew Stafford's no-look pass for a touchdown? I thought that was pretty cool.
On first down, Mahomes. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
That chair is very squeaky.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now with a first down pickup of 8.
Well, he obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
They just have to end up keeping up with them. If they can just keep scoring off every drive and then get a shutdown, then they can most definitely stay up with this. There's still a lot of time left, so they still have opportunities to win.
To risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half.
They just have to play smart on both sides of the field. They'll be good. Then there'll be no problems.
And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. He couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Halftime.
So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes.
What's up, Scorpion?
He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Chiefs looking to get their 3rd Super Bowl. Steelers looking to get their 7th.
The never-tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again at Super Bowl 54. Fielded in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
How's everyone's day going?
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
Steelers have been keeping it close.
Here's what we think they're going to do to
They haven't taken the lead in this game yet, but they can most likely grab it, though. Steelers are most definitely not out of this game at all. Only 10 points down. It's not bad. It's not what I know. It's not what most of the fans would want, but it's not bad. Oh, well, you went backwards. He went to juke, but he went back. I guess he was anticipating the defender to be closer up on him so he can go around, but he juked too early. He juked way too early. Steelers ain't doing bad. I believe they're 12-3. They're not bad. Their last game's Sunday against the Browns. That's every team's mostly every team's game. And Sunday or Monday, somewhere around one of those. Oh, there's a flag. Okay.
And there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Okay, well, that's going to go back.
Holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Oh, in the game, they're doing all right.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
They can do a little better, but they're not like struggling. They just gotta play a little smarter on defense, and they'll be pretty solid.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And again, it's Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. That'll leave him with a
third down.
Coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection.
The fumble and interception here, you can stop them from getting points. I think they would need to get a little closer though for field goal range. Yeah, they need to get a little bit closer. They need to get at least 30 or inside that 30.
So hard, your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there, so they're able to connect.
A lot of times it's that first read.
So that's when the Tyreek Hill, he was open going across the middle there. Guess he's trying to go for Kelsey, get close to the end zone. I guess they are going to kick a field goal. Never mind. Maybe they will kick it.
Here's the Chiefs punter now.
Oh no, they're punting. Never mind.
Okay,
there you go. Steelers stopped them.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here and go a long way toward getting them back. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
And that's what's definitely not what the Steelers wanted there. 2nd and 18. That Ben gets sacked off the first play.
And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have
Ben held on to that football though.
Block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor.
Uh-oh. Okay, that was a nice big game. Nice big game there. That was nice. That was a very nice run by James Conner. Now he went from the 8 to a 46.
That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he's going to get out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They move the ball over 50 yards.
Steelers fans are going to like that one, like that run in that following up play. They're moving forward, going in the right direction.
Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. And it's 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. And they get to it with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
Ben just couldn't find no one there either.
Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Gotta go forward, at least get field goal, at least get some sort of points at this point now.
2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3
Yeah, that
sacks.
really would have been my Ben. Yeah, if it would have, yeah, I can't even talk. If it would have counted, yes, there. Jeez, I struggled to get that out.
So the
Yeah, that
would
have been nice.
Situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Here's Roethlisberger. Setting up
Okay, screen. Oh, I got hit from behind.
And he can only manage to take this
No field goal range. Unless they go for it here.
5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you
Took-
get the completion.
The guy's got in his way.
Is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness.
It took a little time to get his balance even to move forward.
Now Chris
Oh, no, never mind. They're going to go for a field goal.
This officially a 55-yard attempt.
55 yards.
And he has got it.
It's good. All right.
5 yards away. That was
One-score game now. So Steelers can stop the Chiefs' offense again.
These kickers now used to be that
The first time that they stopped in this game was last Chiefs' drive. Is the first time they've been stopped all game. See if the Steelers' defense can do it again. If they do that, they get the ball back and do what they did. No, besides the whole field goal, but
Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And
free ball.
that'll
That
carry the
bounced all the way up
end
into the
zone for a
stands.
touchback. And out come the Chiefs now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins.
Hard hit.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Another nice hit by the Steelers defense. They got to stop him. That's not what they want. Is them to keep picking up first downs and move downfield. They want to stop them.
If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to...
They're still on their side of the field, though, so that's... Most of what the Steelers want to keep them is on the Chiefs' side of the field.
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on a slant. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. That'll good for 16, and the drive will continue.
You see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And the stop
Okay, nice.
come at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do defense.
2-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
who's going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. First down, Bell, and he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Stop him here in the next drive. Steelers, you're going to get the ball. There goes my controller. Okay, there you go. There's one. You got to stop him this other time.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force it in.
NBA. Or, Madden. I'm guessing Madden.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
I don't know why I said NBA.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
No, they didn't get it. 4th. Steelers defense did it. They just got to go back down and score now.
I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Yeah, it is pretty realistic. It's nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
This field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Butker's kick here is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Never mind.
Give credit to both sides on this one.
Another 10-point game.
Let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line. Made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin on the ground here with Conner.
Okay, nice run by James Conner.
Across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through.
That's a good question. I don't know.
He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
I really don't know.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he slips it past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
How about a guy proving his worth?
It's been the biggest lead all game. Chiefs have kept a 10-point game over the Steelers practically all game.
Comes through with yet another big
Except for in the first. They were tied in the first quarter. It was 7-7, and it became a 10-point lead after that.
Back-to-back good plays.
Steelers just gotta keep him away from, like, midfield. I mean, the other side of the field, because if they end up stopping, they can go for a field goal still. Steelers looking good on offense, though. They just gotta, the defense is where the improvement needs to happen.
It certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers. And
nice toe tap.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Ben leaves to counter on the draw.
Another nice run by Connor.
There, it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. He gets it.
What, in this game or in real life? In this game, he's only had 1 touchdown.
Recover from this 10-point deficit. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300.
And he's only been targeted once.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go out of commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins.
What do you mean in my game?
It's flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Roethlisberger will hand the counter. He didn't get the touchdown.
It's been going good.
First down as he's tackled at the 1. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
That's what the Steelers needed. They needed that first down desperately, and they got more than just the first. They almost scored off that.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Roethlisberger will throw.
Ooh.
Big
Big time blitz by Anthony Hitchens.
The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now counter. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he's in.
Touchdown, Steelers. There we go.
Steelers.
They needed that one. Jalen Samuels.
This a one-score game.
Another one-score game again. Just got to keep Chiefs away from the end zone or field goal range. They need to keep them away from both.
Because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is down to a field goal now. A pretty long drive that time.
Even if they do end up getting a field goal, Steelers scored on that tying it, I believe. It was 43, I believe. 44. I might not have the lead if they choose out of scoring, getting a field goal, and Pittsburgh goes on to score, they'll mean to lead by 1 point.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I believe I did my math right on that. I believe so.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air according to Next Gen Stats. Wow. Butker now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their own 24. Running to start the drive is Samuels. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run with Connor. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Connor. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Here's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Okay, I'm back.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught.
All right, Steelers, nice touchdown. Claypool.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Second time he's been targeted, second touchdown for him in the Super Bowl. 48, that'd be 45, 48, or 48, 45, whatever you want to look at it.
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this, after that
Nice low pass by Roethlisberger, that was nice. Getting it low, not risking it and going up high.
A little stinger, but a touchdown. Boswell for the extra point.
There we go.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. 2 touchdowns to his credit so far. Charles, I'm curious, do these wide receivers, what do they go in with each week? Is it different week to week for the goals that they personally set for themselves, do you think?
I doubt that it's different from week to week. Maybe because of game plan, they know that one guy might be featured more than the other. But all in all, these guys are looking for 100 or more yards in receiving. But the biggest thing, getting into the end zone. And how about him? He's gotten there twice in this game.
He has indeed. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, and
There we go. Steelers keep pressure on, they'll stop him. That's what they desperately need. If they end up stopping them from getting in field goal range or a touchdown, now will be the second time in the whole entire game that the Steelers have stopped them.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's a good thing they're on their side of the field. They need to keep them there, though. Can't let them get past the 50.
Snap to Mahomes.
There's another one. There's nice. 3rd down. Steelers might actually end up stopping them.
Here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Oh, there's John. There he is.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
I was wondering when he was going to come in here.
Put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy.
I mean, they're now on Pittsburgh's side of the field, but
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Steelers still have room to end up stopping them.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's Mahomes again. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Mark's also for the Steelers. Scorpions up in here for the Steelers as well.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
That TJ got put on his back. Oh, that's what they needed, interception. That's what they needed right there. Terrell Edmonds. There you go. Momentum swing. Big time momentum swing.
Has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent way to start the drive.
On and off viewers in here.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Yeah, Juju's been doing good all game.
So from the
Hasn't been doing bad.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Oh, Johnson. Oh, never mind. Got stopped. Got held up. But still, big time gain.
He got 29 yards that time.
Big time play. Deontay Johnson's been on fire this game for Pittsburgh. He's been the most reliable player on the team so far. Claypool, I mean, he has 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl, but they guarded him very well, so he hasn't really been getting involved. Juju Smith-Schuster with the touchdown, and Steelers take the lead. Steelers now get the lead in the 4th, early in the 4th. Steelers, it took them all the way to the 4th to get the lead.
Signifies the 4th quarters here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the 4th quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns.
And he barely got that in, too.
Now they've taken the lead.
Barely, just like right off the corner of the end zone.
What I see on the other sideline, though, it seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose,
What the
you
heck?
usually don't win.
What sort of camera angle is this? Who's inside the stadium? What camera's inside a stadium like that? Pittsburgh just has to stop him again. Get their 3rd stop of the game. They stopped the Chiefs twice the whole entire game. And they stopped them the 3rd time. Big time Super Bowl points though put up by these teams.
This is taken just shy of the 10. They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. Up past the 3rd. Comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the
Mahomes has been doing pretty damn good. 4 touchdowns, only 1 interception. Not bad, he's doing pretty damn good this game. Ben's doing pretty good as well.
We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned.
We'll end up looking at the team stats at the end of the game. Obviously, we're going to compare the quarterbacks
At the 31-yard line.
after the game.
He'll drop to throw.
Go screen pass out the Bell.
Shreds the tackle. Nice. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And that play is blown up, losing yardage.
3rd and 7.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Well, this is going to depend
And no 1st down. 4th and 2. So maybe a stop. Chiefs have gone for it on 4th in this Super Bowl. Did a fake field goal, but I doubt they'll do a fake punt.
And then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play. Run after.
They're still on their side of the field.
Nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
And no, they're not going to go for it. Almost blocked that punt.
He'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh
Ben's doing pretty damn good. 6 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh looking to get number 7. Chiefs looking to get number 3. Two best teams clashing here at the biggest stage.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get
He run 4 yards there, gets 5.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space.
That's going to be 3rd down.
He's going to be held up.
Taken down for a loss.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield.
They have the 1st. Yes, they do.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The completion, but they
And he goes backwards.
Loss of yards, and now they're dealing
2nd and
with
11
2nd
now
and
for
1.
Pittsburgh.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Roethlisberger here finding Johnson.
Okay, Deontay Johnson again. Stepping up.
3 yards the pickup there.
I'd say honestly the best guy on the offense right now in this Super Bowl at least.
Yards passing now.
In this Super Bowl, Johnson's like really performing, really putting on the show for Pittsburgh.
Didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch.
Yeah, I don't know. They put that in there for some reason. I don't know.
Offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well too.
Everyone dialed in. On 1st down, it's Samuels. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Fires. That's complete by Smith. No, that's Johnson again. Deontay Johnson once again. Yeah, highlight player in this game.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up...
Game isn't quite over yet. Could go either way for both teams still.
Those are the kind of plays that you need.
And James Conner ran backwards.
The completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
3rd and 13.
That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Ben to throw again. He's going to wind
Oh, he gets hit as he throws. And that's a touchdown for Pittsburgh. Claypool pulls it in over. I don't know how many people were over there, but 3rd touchdown, 3rd reception, 3rd touchdown.
This is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back,
Is there any illegal contact though?
a guy who runs the football.
Nope. Okay, never mind. No illegal contact was made. It's a clean catch.
Exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point now by Boswell. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
I have no idea what was up with James Conner. James Conner is getting a little too excited.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
What a comeback from Pittsburgh. I will give them that. They were down by 10 most of the entire game.
And he brings us
They ended up stepping up.
to the 24. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Chiefs are down by 11 right now. So Chiefs need to try to get this ball downfield as quick as possible.
Mahomes now to throw.
Ooh, yeah, the defense came in fast.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
There's a flag. There's a first down there for the Chiefs. Roughing the passer call in the defense. It's going to move them up even more.
You're leading in the fourth quarter. That's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught out left side by
First
Robinson.
down for the Chiefs.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they...
If I were the Chiefs at this point, if I would score, I'd go for 2. Just me, though. It's just my thought. I mean, it's 56. Okay, no. 57
And again, it's Mahomes.
to 59.
To Hill. Give him 9 there.
No.
First down,
56. Yeah, it'll be 56. 56, 59, 56.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker.
Playing smart would also, I bet you playing smart would be their option though. Don't want to end up risking.
Again, they'll throw with
Even, I mean, they did risk it though before.
He's going to find his running back.
Whoa, there's a flag.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
Face mask, and that's on the defense. It's going to hurt the Steelers even more.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Mahomes to throw once more.
Out to Kelsey. It's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 10.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Out of the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Mahomes again. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Kansas
Touchdown for the Chiefs.
Demarcus
Robinson.
Demarcus Robinson, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to get this back for a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2 here. Yep.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Risky call, very risky, but will it work? No, a fumble. And it will not work. It will not work. Nice play by the Steelers defense to stop the 2-point try. Still close. Steelers got to go down and score on their drive now. If they want to end up possibly sealing it, they have to get down and score at this point.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive with Connor. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, here's the option.
And Ben's going to be brought down.
Chris Jones bringing the
3rd and 3.
Again, that's his 3rd sack here tonight.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
This is what he's going to go for here. Running pass, they're going to pass. Fires complete to Claypool, his 4th reception in the whole entire game, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Chiefs are trying to keep the Steelers off the Chiefs side of the field.
The last run good
So if they end up getting past that 50, maybe even close to the 40, they can try kicking a field goal.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
And that one's going to fall incomplete now. It's 3rd and 8. A little longer than the first 3rd down on this drive.
He told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Firing complete. Deontay Johnson, once again, his 11th reception in the entire Super Bowl. They've been targeting him all night long.
Just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
It's not going to help the Chiefs out too much now if they maybe giving up the field goal if they do end up stopping them. But I bet you they'd rather have a field goal scored on them than a touchdown again. Firing, that one's incomplete. Was looking for Ebron.
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up.
So everyone's quiet now at this point.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
Ebron found, and he's going to be brought down at the 19.
As the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think
That comment section got real quiet.
you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And there's a flag. I believe that may be on the offense. No, it's not. It's on the defense.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st.
Still enough time if Chiefs were to get the ball back here.
Again, it's Roethlisberger.
If they can end up getting an interception here, this will really help them out. And that's way out.
But it's incomplete.
He's an absolute oak tree in the pocket because he is so hard to get out.
2nd and goal now.
Not as elusive as he used to be, but still, trying to get him down, tough for any defender.
Wonder where John went.
Just enough.
I bet you he's still here, though.
Pass downfield.
I bet he's still here. Possibly.
2nd and goal. To throw again is Roethlisberger.
Ooh, and that one's also out back as well.
Incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 passes.
If they end up getting 3 points, they'll be at 62. Chiefs will still have enough time to go down and score and take the lead back.
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays.
No, they won't. They'll have 61. Never mind. Let's go for 2.
Ball resting on the 9.
Oh, Juju Smith-Schuster. He's not going to get in. He's going to be brought down right down to 5. 4th and goal now.
But still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys.
Are they going to go for it and try risking getting the touchdown and sealing it and getting the lead? Or are they going to just go for the field goal?
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hand.
And Boswell, that's 2-minute warning now.
Down to the final 2 minutes. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
And that's good. And now 62-54. It's an 8-point lead, so I bet you the Chiefs, they get on and score. They're most definitely going to try get that 2 points in this time and tie it. And that would be important for the Chiefs to end up tying it now at this point. They'd have to. It may not happen. Who knows? Steelers have been doing pretty damn good when it came down to the fourth. But we're going to have to see what ends up happening, because there's still time. And Chiefs do still have all their timeouts. Up to the 27 is where the Chiefs will start their drive.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 8. 1:53 remaining. And they have to have a touchdown to level this Super Bowl as they come up on first down.
I'm not going to line up for any run play. Wants the passing game to go here. Fires out, finds Watkins. He's going to be brought down to 36.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That clock is still going.
Some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston. Now this one. The clock still runs. We're at 90
No
seconds
huddle
now.
offense called. Firing deep, and there's pass interference call. I don't know on who. Pass interference, and it's on the defense. That's exactly what the Steelers did not want, was a pass interference call. Now the Chiefs are at the Steelers 35.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw.
That's caught by Sammy Watkins. Up to the 22 this time.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And we've reached the 1 minute mark in this
60
game.
seconds. That's all the Chiefs have. Mahomes to the outside. He fires it out of bounds. I think the Chiefs may want to start using those timeouts.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So after the
We've seen incredible things by both teams and both sides of the field, both offense and defense in this game. Mahomes now gonna snap. Gonna fire it. Incomplete in the end zone. It's now 3rd and 10. 48 seconds left.
Very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Looking for the end zone.
Intercepted by Pittsburgh, and they will kneel it in the end zone.
By Steven Nelson.
Steven Nelson with the interception.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. as they stay on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
And a timeout called.
But this time they get him behind the line.
Yes, it is a defensive timeout.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's counter. This will be a gain of about 8.
3rd down.
7-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3.
Chance to keep the Steelers drive alive. No, Chiefs defense will stop them. The timeout was called. I believe that was the Chiefs' last timeout. Yes, it is. 29 seconds. 4th and 1 for Pittsburgh now. Do they go for it, or they just punt the ball away? See if the Chiefs can do anything with this.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Very stressful moments.
Now a high kick,
still an 8-point game, and that's a fair catch called.
Just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Just threw it to the outside to keep the clock from running down. Right at 18 seconds now. They're on their own side of the field. Probably a big bomb pass down the field could end up helping the Chiefs, depending on who Mahomes decides to throw to. He's going to launch it deep. Incomplete. It looked like it was caught for a moment by a Chief, and it was knocked out of their hands. Looks like in Demarcus Robinson's hands, and then it gets knocked down off the contact.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mahomes.
Firing. It's caught. But it's not going to do nothing. It was not going to do nothing. It was so close, but the end result, Pittsburgh is your Super Bowl champions. 7-time Super Bowl champs are the Pittsburgh Steelers. What a comeback story. They were down 10 points the entire game, and they come back in the 4th and win. What an amazing game by both these teams.
You know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment.
So close. Tyreek Hill was so close. If he could have put that in, that clock would have stopped right where it would have been. Right at 2 seconds is where it would have stopped. And there could have been an overtime, but the Steelers defense stops them right at the 1. Player of the game was Ben Roethlisberger, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. Yes, it was a great game, most definitely. Big time. That went better than what I thought, honestly. Congrats, Pittsburgh. 7-time Super Bowl champs. There's the quarterback comparisons. 529 yards, 7 touchdowns, 77.3 completion percentage rate. Patrick Mahomes, 75% completion rate, 618 yards, 5 touchdowns. What an absolute game.
This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the 100.